The whole second symphony twice.
Hi.
Oh, that sounds weird.
Yeah, whenever you're ready.
Awesome. Here we go.
How'd it feel?
Felt pretty good. I'm a little more nervous than I thought it would be.
It's a longer, well, it's long too, and it's not much people. So that's okay. You didn't seem nervous. That makes it good. Okay. You have a great natural setup. This position up here, that's all really good. This all is working just fine. For the sonatas, just a little technical detail. You tend to get to 4, or wherever the starting point is in the middle, and then have nowhere to go. So you're kind of drifting up a little bit, and then releasing. Remember, it's okay to 1, 2, 3. It's okay to actually realize 4 over here, so that we're moving. We actually find 4, so we have room to move toward that center throughout the fermata, and we give that release point, the center, and all we have to do is. Yeah, well, we don't want to. Yeah, we definitely don't want to linger up on a fermata, because remember, what goes up must come down. Okay, and so if we start lingering up and then we break, that's really confusing. Okay. Now, there are times where we might linger up a little bit into new toe form, and then drop in the new tempo. That's a more advanced technique. We're not going to do that yet. We're going to I want you just to focus on keeping everything here, release, and then when you leave that beat playing again, it's the prep for the next beat. Okay, does that make sense? Good. Now I sense that you want more out of them than you're getting.
I do.
Okay, so part of it is I think you're wanting to use that left hand. Well, it's okay. I'm not. It's not a bad thing. It's normal to. I mean, and eventually, yes, I mean, you can do that. It might be better if your left hand wasn't locked here, but maybe you found the neutral position here in some way. Might make it feel more natural, more balanced to you. The other thing is, instead of just getting larger to get more sound, consider lowering the plane a little bit. Okay, you have more to work with than you're giving yourself credit for. So rather than just we keep going out, but the problem is that our center of gravity isn't there. It's if we lower here, now we've changed the dynamic. Okay, we've changed the perspective of how to perceive that dynamic. Okay, so as you want it to get bigger, along with moving, and you can move more, that's fine, but consider sweeping down low a little bit more, and elevating your posture and all of that stuff too is going to help that. All right, you want to try some of that? Sure. We do the last 4 bars.
Okay.
last 4 bars. Where did the sound really change?
Whenever you drop shit.
That's I did drop low, but I also did something different. What else happened?
You had more resistance.
I went from here, being out here, to actually counterbalancing a little bit. Now, counterbalance means if I'm going to go this way with my arm, to balance that, I'm going to move and elevate my torso even more, so I create the illusion of even more space in that moment. So, if I go low, if I conduct this way, that's not the same thing as if I push against that in some way to create more of an illusion of strength. Okay? So consider that, elevating your torso even more and grounding those shoulders, and see if you can get them to change that quality. Last time. Last 4 bars.
Last 4 bars.
That habit will take some time. You'll just have to, I would practice that from thing. Now, and you don't have to gesture, I mean, I'm not saying you have to gesture exactly like I'm doing, that's fine. I was just doing that to prove a point with seeing this. But now, when I did that, I have to also be a little more still in this moment and grounded. Because if I stand tall and then I start, doing this, then it kind of takes that, and, it's like a wall that starts moving on you. It doesn't have the same effect. So, something to practice. And, you can watch it watch the videos and see if you can get in front of a mirror and see if you can find what feels right to you. And again, this is a lot of time of exploration. I mean, you're going to keep exploring and you're going to see things that you like other people do, and you'll, see if you can find a way not to just completely imitate it, but to find a way to make something similar work naturally for you. And that's part of what this process is. Okay? Nice work. Yeah, thank you.